Welcome to the Peeew!
Peeew! Ernie has made a startling discovery.
This is going to make your pants fall.
There's a startling discovery made in Chelsea.
Chelsea?
Chelsea.
What Chelsea? Is that what you're calling your underwear?
No, the time capsule.
Oh.
The time capsule that was discovered in Chelsea.
That's right.
Blow the lid off this.
The mad, wacky scientists who used to run Danceteria decided to create a time capsule, so they bought a used bomb, or the shell of a used bomb, or maybe a dud bomb, and hollowed it out and encouraged all of their cult patrons to
Disciples,
hangers-on, and paying customers
No.
to... No, there were paying customers there. People paid to get into Danceteria.
They sure did.
To put memories and mementos into the time capsule, which would be opened in 10,000 years.
Yes. And some idiots opened it too soon.
Well, what happened is that they buried it in some parking lot next to Danceteria, and then it got paved over, and everybody forgot about it. So
yes, as you're supposed to do with time capsules.
Are you?
Like the singing frog? Yes. You bury them. You put them in cornerstones, and then years later, the Martian men find it, and there's singing frogs inside. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal. That one.
So is that what you put in the time capsule, a singing frog?
No, we put ecstasy in it. We put drink tickets, nightclub invitations. Diane Brill's bra was in there. Clothes, like clothing from 109 St. Mark's and those kind of stores.
But like clothes you had already worn, right? Not new.
Yes. No.
Tired old things that you just didn't want anymore.
John Sex put something in there to sequin things, and the names of the day put stuff in there.
Yeah, I don't think I put anything in that time capsule.
Well, what it was you.
Wait a minute, I thought you didn't even live in New York at that time.
No, I remember when it was on display on the third floor. It was on display for about a month.
When did you move to New York?
84.
Okay. Because I moved in 84 too, and I just don't remember seeing it.
It was on display on the third floor, and
was the third floor the one that had the
TVs?
Is that the one that had the restaurant where you could buy French fries?
Yep.
Where in that room was it?
It was on the. Okay.
So for those of you who didn't go to Danceteria, there were multiple levels on Danceteria. So the first ground level was there was a stage there, and then there was a dance floor in front of the stage, and then if you went upstairs, there was a big dance floor, and that's where all the big DJs played. And then on the third floor, there was a lounge where there were TVs, and there was some restaurant that sold pizza and French fries.
Hence the term Danceteria.
And what was the floor where they used to do the bad boy nights? Was that the fourth floor?
That was the fourth floor.
Okay, so there was a fourth floor where there was
yet another. And then there was a roof.
Right, there was a roof.
And then there was a basement. The basement was the Batcave.
I don't remember the basement.
Yeah, it was Kochek and the Batcave behind it.
What was the Batcave?
Like a punk rock, like Bela Lugosi's Dead kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm surprised you don't know about that. That was your scene.
It was, but I don't remember it.
Wow.
There was a lot to remember about Danceteria, so...
Yeah, so sort of on the third floor was a, by this time...
Was the time capsule I don't remember.
The cafeteria was no longer in use.
It was in use.
By the time the time capsule was on display, it was already closed because it wasn't making any money. It never did make money. But because people don't like to eat when they're on...
Although I do remember eating French fries at Danceteria.
Oh, well...
Like buying French fries. Because it was probably the only thing that I could afford.
Yeah, I did too. It was like $1 or something.
Right.
But yes, I remember that too. But by this time it had closed because in the cafeteria now, which they left there, they left the tables and chairs there. But that's where the time capsule was.
So I had joked on social media that I deposited a sequin dime bag in there, empty of course, but
which I pointed out.
But Michael quickly shot that down.
Yes, we would have been discovered
as an anachronism
immediately, because everybody knows that Ernie's sequins phase didn't start until 1986.
Or 87, possibly.
Or possibly 87. The historians are
still debating that.
Yes.
And I was so fucked up, I can't help.
But it definitely wasn't 84. That would have been ridiculous. We would have been discovered as charlatans, liars.
I think I was still turning punk looks at that point.
Or turning punk rockers.
Well, that too. Well, I had the punk look to attract the punk rockers.
Is that what that was about?
Yes.
It was all a scheming.
It was all a scheme.
Ploy,
Yeah, it was a ploy, and it worked.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. I had.
Is that where you met?
No, don't even go. We'll be right back after this brief message.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Welcome back
to the Peew, where Ernie has chastised me for things that we can't talk about. And
yet again.
And we will have to move on because he was horrified that I was going to say something.
Well, there are things, as we well learned, and since we have a strike against us on YouTube, we have learned there are things that we cannot say on our show, and there are things that we cannot show on our show.
And there are things that we can't show on our say.
That's right. So, and all of you who are faithful Pew watchers know what
this was not one of those things. This was something else. But nevertheless,
in the same vein, as clear as a vein on Michael's
because
cock.
One is
as clear as the vein on Michael's cock, which was banned from YouTube.
The vein or the cock? Both. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to talk about the time capsule that we buried at Limelight because it brings it all together.
Right. It's still Chelsea. In fact, it's the same block.
Yeah, the same block. Yes. Two time capsules buried by.
Although nobody claims to have found the one at the Limelight yet. Where is it?
I know where it's at. It's underneath the limestone or what are they? Is it limestone? The courtyard. Those flagstones. Is it called flagstones? I think they're called flagstones.
Flagstones or flagpole?
Flagstones. Those really thin, like tile-like rocks that are like they flake.
You mean on the side on 20th Street?
21st Street. Yeah, 20th Street. Yeah.
Like right, that little area where sometimes they would open it and people would be eating or smoking there.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We'd have parties out there sometimes.
We did until we were told we weren't allowed to do that anymore. Yes.
In fact, I think it was turned into like a hot dog stand as of late.
Oh, well.
Perhaps that got banned.
Underneath those flagstones or whatever they're called.
Slates, I would call
Slate, yeah, like slate. No, that's it.
Stone slates.
Stone slates. Flintstone slates. We buried a time capsule that we put.
What kind of time capsule was it?
It was actually it was just a metal box, but we put
That's the best you could do, just a metal box.
Peter Gason.
Oh, you're blaming it on him now.
Budgets.
Okay, yeah.
So
the budget limited your creativity.
Yeah. We put Special K vials in there and drink tickets.
So basically the same things you put in the Danceteria.
An updated version.
No, it sounds exactly the same.
No, there was no Special K. There was, I said updated. There was no Special K Danceteria.
No, there was not.
There was not.
So
drugs
and drink tickets.
Drugs and drink tickets. Drink tickets and drugs. That's what it's all about.
I'm detecting a pattern.
Well, you will.
What if you buried it outrage? What if you buried it outrage?
There's that Peter Brady crack voice again. When it's time to change, then it's time to change.
I am changing.
Who you are into what you're gonna be.
I'm transitioning. Watch me go.
Who's transitioning?
We all are.
Oh, yes.
We're all trans now.
We are all trans. Wait a minute. We were talking about the time we but no, we were talking about.
So get back to the point.
Transing too. Who's transitioning?
We all are.
We're transitioning from one.
From one state to another.
Yeah, that would be. We are in a state of flux.
From sobriety to intoxication.
And then back again. We are in a state of flux, of constant trance. Oh, I know. There's the big scandal at Outrage is that Stevie's telling everybody that Satanic Barbie.
I asked you if you buried something at Outrage.
Oh.
Because I was detecting a pattern. And not that pattern.
Which pattern?
I don't know. Not... Right.
So Stevie says that Satanic Barbie is trans, and she's saying she's not trans, but it's the thing about the National Enquirer where with
it's the hormones in the chicken, in Purdue chicken.
Who's the one that the National Enquirer said was trans?
Richard Simmons.
Yeah, and Richard Simmons says that he's not trans.
Remember, we did a whole episode.
I know. Yeah. That's why I'm bringing it up, because she's saying she's not trans, and she was saying, "Well, what's wrong with being trans?" And you're saying, "What's wrong with being trans?" That's like a trap, trans fat.
Okay, so have you buried
that would be Rebecca.
Have you
trans fat?
Have you?
Hi, Rebecca.
Scratch another friend off the list.
Rebecca loves us.
Us? So,
trans fat. What's wrong with
any
being trans
time
fat?
capsules at Outrage?
No, we will not be following in the footsteps of those who have
Of
come
storied nightclubs
Yes.
that were very popular.
before. We will not be following those footsteps.
Oh, you certainly haven't been.
We will not. We refuse to follow the pack.
And be popular.
Right.
And you've done a great job.
We will lead by something else.
See you next time.
Bye.